This video will cover some thoughts on awareness, awakening, and vision, combining insights from a variety of traditions and sources, including Jungian psychology, Taoism, Buddhism, contemplative Christianity, and even modern neuroscience. This is not a creed and it is not a club password, it is a set of touchstones that many traditions keep pointing toward from different angles. Call it a catechism of awakening if you like, but keep it alive. Let it breathe. The human condition, as I see it, is that we live mostly in sleep. We are caught in conditioning, in attachments and illusions that feel like oxygen until we notice we are suffocating. This is what people have meant by a fallen state, not a cosmic criminal record so much as separation from the Tao, forgetfulness of who and what we are. The first step toward freedom is right seeing, not heroic effort, not self-hatred, not performing for an audience. Just awareness of reality as it is without judgment or distortion. When awareness comes online, it begins to undo what it sees. The knot loosens because you are finally looking at the knot. Who or what is God? Say source, say the Tao, say the ground of being, ever present, ever inviting, not a remote tyrant above the sky but dynamically involved in every moment of existence. If reality has a pulse, that pulse is God's immanent presence. How does God speak? Through the immediacy of reality itself, through the silence you discover when you stop negotiating with life. Through synchronicities that arrive like dispensations of grace, small mercies that nudge you toward awakening. You can call them coincidences if you need to, but notice what happens when you treat them as invitations. What does God desire of us? Not flattery and not fearful submission. God wants maturity. Grow up, see clearly, live in harmony with what is true, become free. The point is not to impress the absolute, the point is to become a partner with it. What is true love? It is wanting the good of the other for their own sake without clinging or need. Love is gift, not possession. When awareness dissolves illusion, love stops trying to use the beloved as a painkiller and starts to bless them as a free soul. Desire can still move, affection can still flow, but it is not a bargain anymore. What is virtue? Think of virtue as the natural operating system of awakened humanity. Humility, compassion, moderation, gratitude. Not imposed rules, but the elegant expression of alignment with the source. When you are in tune, these qualities show up the way music shows up when a guitar is tuned and touched. What is suffering? Suffering is the friction created by clinging to illusions, yet it is also a doorway to awakening when it is met with awareness. Pain seen clearly becomes instruction. Loss seen clearly becomes compassion. Even regret can become fuel for wisdom when it is held without self-deception. What is surrender? Surrender is trust in the unfolding of reality. It is the psalmist's, I shall not want. It is Krishnamurti's, I do not mind what happens. It is flowing with the Tao, walking with God, returning to the source. Surrender is not passivity. It is the active consent of the heart to reality as it is, so that you can work with it rather than against it. What is the destiny of the awakened one? To live in freedom, joy, and love. To see God in all things and to live as a partner in the divine unfolding. Though the body dies, the Tao does not pass away. What you have practiced here in awareness and trust belongs to that constancy. If there is a practice hidden inside all this, it is simple. Look, notice what is happening without immediately trying to fix it or get something from it. Thank the moments of grace when they appear. Tell the truth to God and to yourself. Choose virtue because it makes the music clearer. When you fail, look again. When you succeed, do not cling. Keep walking. This is not about becoming special. It is about becoming real. God does not need fans. God wants partners. Awareness is how we say yes.